bugs and limbs. And actually, now you're all saying, but what does this have to do with food? Now I'm going to tell you what this has to do with food. Because there are two things that control what we eat and what we drink. The first of those, of course, is
whether or not you have a head.
There are three things that control what we eat and what we drink. The first of those is
whether or not you have a head.
And intestines.
Aye.
The second of those is, of course, the church.
Aye.
The church has divided our year into feasting days and fasting days and a few regular days.
And we're still good Catholics.
So we follow all the church rules. So, on feasting days you can eat anything you want. On fasting days, and there's a lot of them, all 40 days of Lent, every Wednesday and Friday, and some saints' days. What kind of a lousy saint do you have to be to get a fasting day instead of a feasting day? St. Jude, the patron saint of lost causes? Or as I like to refer to St. Jude, the patron saint of the Dragon Inn? Oh, you've been there. I can tell.
Yeah, that one in the back, definitely.
Definitely been to the Dragon. Alright, so on fasting days, you can eat neither flesh nor fowl, nor anything that comes from them. So what does that mean?
No eggs.
No eggs.
Cheese, my God.
No cheese.
No butter.
No animal fat. Very difficult to bake bread without eggs.
Also, and no fats.
A lot of poached fish.
No butters.
Aye. So it's very difficult to eat all of those things because you can't make them. I once made a plum torte with fish oil.
No.
We did not make that mistake twice.
We can get olive oil, but it's not very good.
The stuff coming up from the Mediterranean for us right now is not actually the best stuff. Let's be perfectly honest. This is all coming from the land of the Holy Roman Emperor, the nephew of the Dowager Princess. Yeah, we are not getting any good oranges, we're not getting any good olive oil. Just understand that. But you also have to understand that the church is somewhat ambiguous when it comes to what they define as flesh and what they define as fowl and what they define as fish. And for that I bring out our friend Heaver the Beaver. Everyone say hi, Heaver.
Hi, Heaver!
Yes, Heaver is named for Anne Boleyn's childhood home, Heaver Castle.
No comments.
And as you can see, Heaver being a beaver would be considered flesh. Therefore, you could not eat Heaver. No, not you, darling, someone like you. You could not eat beaver on a fasting day. Au contraire, mon frère. Because according to the church, while you cannot eat this part of Heaver, it is perfectly acceptable to eat beaver tail on fasting days. Because according to the church, beaver tail is fish. Why? Because according to the church, it's fish because it swims in the water.
Okay.
Don't try to make sense out of this. These are the same people that bring you indulgences.
Celibate priests.
Enough pieces of the true cross to rebuild the White Hart after a hooligan set gone awfully wrong. You were there. So, you understand, you can pay money to get those things.
Oh, that's called indulgences. The sale of indulgences is if you're wealthy, you can give money to the church so you can have butter and eggs and animal fats on fasting days.
See, these people can have butter and eggs and animal fats on fasting days. That gentleman in the blue hat can have butter and eggs and animal fats on fasting days. The rest of you?
So remember, on a fasting day, no beaver, only tail.
Repeat after us on fasting days.
No beaver, only tail. You look really happy about that, sir.